What's up, YouTube? Let's do the New York Times hard Sudoku puzzle for November 5th, 2025. Before we begin, be sure to subscribe for more Sudoku videos like this. My goal is to get to 1,000 subscribers by the end of this year. We're just at about 630 right now. So if you have not subscribed yet, please consider doing so. And if you've already subscribed, thank you very much. I appreciate that. And if you'd like to try this puzzle yourself, as always, I'll have a link in the description. So with that said, let's fill the grid. All right, so I'm going to look here first. We have a 5, 6, and 1. So I want to see what's looking into these two columns here in this box. So we have 3, 4, and 2. It's actually 3 different digits. So we get a triple right here, right off the bat. So this is going to be 2, 3, 4 in these 3 cells. This one here, we can actually place the 3 right there. So that's going to be a 2, 4 pair. So now we're left with 7, 8, and 9. This can only be 7, 8, 9, or this can only be 8, 9. This could be 7, 8, or 9 in these 2 cells. All right. So I'm going to stick with this stack, and I'm going to look, we're just going to scan this way to start, since we got a little bit of a head start on this with that triple. So 3 and 3 look down into this box. So 3 is in one of these 2 cells. 2 is placed right here because we have a 2 here, and 2 is in this column in this box. So here's a 2 right here. It's going to place another 2 right there. All right, let's look at this column here. We have 3 remaining cells. We need 3, 7, and 8. Okay, so this is just 7, 8. This is just 3, 7, and this is 3, 7, or 8. Oop. And we just need to remember that 3 is in one of these 2 cells. Turn the brightness. I don't know if you can see that. I'm going to turn the brightness up on my screen here. Okay, there we go. Let's just look at this row real quick. We need a 1, 5, and 8. And 1 and 8 see this cell. So if you can see, we need 1, 5, and 8 in this row. 1 and 8 sees this cell. So this has to be the 5. And then we're left with 1, 8. Right here. So let's go back over here. I just noticed that, so I figured I'd mark it. We have 2 6s looking into this box. So 6 is in one of these 2 cells. 1 points down here, 1 looks across, so 1's in one of these 2 cells. 9 is going to be placed here because we have this 9 here, we have this 7, 8, 9 triple in this box. We have 2 9s over here, so this is a 9. Okay, anything else? How about the 5? Actually, we have 2 5s looking into this box from this side, and we have a 5 right here. So this is actually a 5, and that's a 6. We can place another 6 here. We can place another 6 here. We can pencil 6s right here, and we can pencil 6s up here. All right, so in this box here, we're down to 1, 7, and 8. So that's marked up. This box over here is down to 1, which is going to be in one of these 2 cells. We need a 4. And we need an 8. Okay, so let's mark 5 right here. Let's finish up our scan over here on this side. 4. Okay. Actually, we can mark 8s as well. So 8 looks across here. The 8 in the triple looks down here. So 8's going to be in one of these 2 cells. So this could be an 8, and this could be an 8. So that's going to put 8 in one of these 3 cells over here. All right. And this is actually a place digit. This is the only digit left. We have the triple. We have everything else in the column marked. So this has to be a 1. That means 1's going to be, it's not placed yet. It's going to go in one of these two cells. And let's just mark this box since we're down to 4. We have 3 marked, we have 5 marked, we have 8 marked, and where can 7 go? 7 looks like it could go in all 4. So we have, this is all marked up now. So let's go back up here. I noticed this column is down to 3. So we need 4, 7, and 9. 9 sees this cell and this cell, so this has to be a 9. That makes this an 8. Okay, so now we're down to 4 and 7 in these two cells, and 4 can't go here, so this has to be 7. That has to be 4. Okay, so 7's going to be in one of these two cells here. 4 is going to be in one of these two cells here, and that's going to line up with these 4s. So 4 is going to be in one of these 3 cells up here. This entire top row is down to 1, 2, 4, 6. And this sees 1, 6, and 4, so this has to be a 2. That'll put 2 in one of these two cells, and then over here we're going to have 1, 4, 6 triple. And this has to be a 4. So this is not 4, so we got 1 and 6 left. So that's a 1, 6 pair. This is down to 3. Let's think about that. We need a 4, 5, and 8. This is down to 4, this box. So let's think about that. That's going to be a 1. 7 is marked, 8. 1, 7, 8, and 3. We do need a 3. So 3 is going to be in one of these two cells here. All right, let's go. Let's actually follow up on this 4. That looks at this cell, makes it an 8. And that means 4 has to go here, and 1 goes here. So now 1 is not possible there. We have a 3, 7, 8 left in this row. This 1 points up here and gives us 1 and 6. That 6 points down here and places that 6. And we're done with 6s. So we need 2, 5, and 8 for this row. Or not the row, the column. 2, 5, and 8. So that's just 5, 8. Is there any follow-up here that I missed? Yes. The 8. This is a 7. So this is a 1. This is 8 and 1. Neither of these are 8 anymore, so this is a 3, and this is 7, and this is 8. That means this is 5. So we got 4, 8. So we got a pair and a triple down here. We can actually place the 1 first. So we have 2 pairs. So in this column we need 2 and 8. Not 2 and 8. 8 is up here in this pair. 2 and 5. And then here we need 3 and 9. Okay. So where do we go now? Let's look at this column. We need 2, 3, 7, and 9. 3 is in one of these two cells. 8 can't go here. So 2, 3, 7, and 9. Let's just mark that. 2, 7, 9, 2, 7, 9. 2, 3 only, not 7 or 9, and this can only be 3, 7, or 9. What can this be? We might have something here. This can't be 1, 2, 3, 4. It could be 5. 5, 7, or 9. All right. 4 is going to be in this cell here. We can place that 4. And we have these 2 4s left. That's all that's left there. So let's look at this column. We need 5, 7, 8, 9. This is 5, 8. So actually, before I fill, well, let's see, 5. So this is 7, 8, 9. This is from 5, 7, 8, 9. But down here, we have a 5, 8 pair in the box. So I'm going to take 5 out of here, 5 and 8 out of there. That's going to give me a 2 there. This is now 3. So now we have 5, 8, and 7, 9 left in this box. We can come up here. Let's see, we need a, okay, the 2 points here makes this a 5, and this is a 2. So this is 8, and this is 5. This is 8. We have a 7, 9 pair now in this row, so that makes this a 2. And now we have a 7, 9 pair in this box, and that makes this a 5. So we got 7, 9. So the 8 that we placed right here means this is 4, this is 8. That's 4, that's 2. Okay, neither of these are 8, so we have a 5, 7 pair right here. So this can't be 7, it's got to be 3. And now this is 8. We have 3 and 9, 7 and 9, 7 and 9, 9 and 7, 5 and 7. All right, very nice puzzle today. Pretty interesting, not too difficult, I didn't think. Had some interesting parts to it. We did have right off the bat, I don't think this was too difficult to see the 3, 4, and 2 pointing up to this box. And it just led to almost a completely filling out of this stack over here, and that just flowed from there. So I don't think there was anything too tricky in this puzzle. But let me know how you did in the comments, and I will see you next time.